Hello, fellow crypto enthusiasts and traders around the global, and good Saturday afternoon to all of you. And I'm Laura, and I'm really happy to be connecting with you all again in a live stream at this familiar time. So this Saturday slot is always the highlight of my week. So because I get to meet people from all the world and discuss the market, share insights, and grow together. And of course, I always bring good news and some great perks for you. And it's exactly 4 p.m. in Singapore time on my end. And let's take a quick look at who's joined us online today. And feel free to share your city or your time zone in the comments. And let's see which region has the most friends today. And so to make sure we accommodate traders in different time zone worldwide, we specifically set up this live stream schedule. And one week it's Friday at 5 p.m. and the next week it's Saturday at 4 p.m. Today is Saturday 4 p.m. So we know no single time workers perfectly for everyone. So after every session, we provided a full recording on YouTube and or Twitter with English subtitles, so you can catch up and learn whenever you want. And before we dive into today's market analysis, I want to chat with you a little more. The market has been incredibly wild lately. So, how was your trading experience this past week? Our live stream are all about interactions and communications. So please don't hesitate to throw any questions you have into the comment section today. So whether it's confusion, or about like some technical analysis, kind of like, or fundamental questions, platforms, operation issues, anything, even anything unclear about the rules of our bootstrap challenge, feel free. Your team will be monitoring the comments in real time throughout the stream. And in the final FAQ segment, I will answer the most representative questions. So, of course, I know many of you are looking forward to our weekly classic segments. That's right. So this giveaway to thank you for your long-term support and trust us. So we have another raffle today. The draw will happen near the end of the live stream. The prize is 100 USD, 100,000 USD. Legend challenge accounts. And the answering is super easy. Just leave any comments, and it can be your market view or your trading mood today, or even just an emoji. And every signal comment automatically qualified you for the draw. So don't be shy. Let your voice be heard. Now let's take 1 or 2 more minutes to wait for more people to join our live stream. And you can see this time to say hello to each other in the comments and chat about your recent market feelings. And also make sure to follow our accounts. And we regularly share market insights and some trading educational content there. And now let me give you a quick rundown of today's packed agent. So first up, we'll jump into everyone's favorite part, the in-depth market analysis, and then breaking down all the key movements. And then we have a huge sequence segment today. And this isn't just a regular stream. To celebrate our platform's first anniversary, we have prepared a completely upgraded growth safeguard program and designed specifically for traders from worldwide. And it's all about protection of instant rewards and a faster path to growth. I believe this will be something you will find interesting, whether you're currently taking on a challenge or still just watching from the sidelines. And finally, we'll wrap up with a 10 minutes AMI Ask Me Anything session. All right, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the first segment and take a look at the market this page week. So from December 1st to 6th, 2025, the cryptocurrency market remained highly volatile, and the total market capitalization rebounded from a low of 2.92 trillion USD at the start of the week to 3.2 trillion USD, and a gain of about 9.6 percentage. And but it was still dominated by a general risk of sentiment. The macro environment this week was driven by liquidity technical and tightening and political uncertainties, and there are hawkish signals from the Bank of Japan to be globally carry trades emitting or selling off, and which combined with the US Fed's quantitative tightening, it's also called QT, but fluctuating rate cut expectations and cause risk set to fall in sync. And the correlation between Bitcoin and US stock rose to 0.85 and amplifying the transmission effect. And Bitcoin as a benchmark set of the crypto market continued its high volatility pattern this week, also from December 1st to 6th, and its total market cap is approximately 1.75 trillion. And with a 4-hour trading volume of 6.124 billion, and the current price is stable around 80 $89,663.65 USD and down 2.66 percentage from 24 hours ago, and a slight drop of 1.28 percentage from 7 days ago, and down 13.19 percentage from 30 days ago. Sorry. And so it has pulled back 25.95 percentage from October 6 all-time high, and of 198.7 USD, and earning some of the year's gains. But yet, community sentiment remains somewhat optimistic, and this week the price hit a low of 84,000 and a bloodbath on Monday, and it bounced back near 93,000 before pulling back over the weekend, showing the risk of sentiment is in charge. But the 85,000 support level is holding strong, and below is a detailed analysis and focusing on Bitcoin's unique dynamics covering market metrics and influencing factors, sentiment trends, and outlook. So price performance and technical analysis is Bitcoin saw a weekly charge change of 1.20 and rebounding almost 10% from Monday's low of 84,000 to 93,000, breaking a key resistance, but pulled back near 89,500 of the weakness due to uncertainty ahead of Fed data. So technical outlook is now in high tension consolidation zone with volatility contrasting the Bollinger Band tightening, suggesting major breakout or trap is coming. And so support is 80,600 USD to 85,000 USD, and a crucial structural area. And the resistance is 91,000 through 95,000, CMA gap. And if it breaks past 95,000, and we could reset 100,000, but otherwise there's a 25 chance of heading back to test 18,000. And for some short-term trade, we're seeing signs of a bounce of the bottom of the channel and with a potential bullish signal on the MACD, and but the funding rate turning negative suggestions peers are still leading the charge, and historically the average December gain is 4.8 percentage, but the median is 3.2 percentage. And it's been negative 7 times in the past 12 years, so we needed to be careful about the Santa really not showing up. And YTD performance is Bitcoin is down 3% year to date in 2025. And the first time it has diverged from the S&P 500, the first time since 2014. And it has corrected 30% since October high, but it's accumulated gain from its historical low of 0.04 865 USD in 2010. It's over 184,323 percentage. So future outlook is short term. Late December, we're likely to see a lot of choppy movement and sideways trading. So probably staying within the 85,000 USD to 95,000 USD range. And after FOMC confirms a rate cut which has a 60% probability, and Bitcoin could fill the 91,000 gap and reset to 96,000 to 98,000 level within 2 to 4 weeks. However, if they give a hawkish signs, we'll probably head back to test the 80,600 support. So the low liquidity typical for the year and might cap any big rally. But the historical Christmas rally average of plus 9.7% could provide a catalysis. So mid to long term, end of 2025 to 2026, the outlook is optimistic. So while the ChatGPT baseline prediction is 79,000 by the end of the December, and institutions like GPM Oregon and analysis like Tom Lee are projecting a range of 170,000 to 250,000, and this bullish view is fueled by increased institutional money inflow, and pension fund now make up to 20% of flow, and the expectations of easing policies from the Fed. And now I'm gonna say something about Ethereum market and separate analysis. So at the leader of smart contracts platforms, Ethereum showed strong signs of rebound this week, December 1st to 6th, and its total market capitalization is around 30, 36,663 billion with a 24-hour trading volume of 26.70 billion. And the current price is steadily near the 3,000 and 37.68 USD, and down to 3.99% from 24 hours ago, and but up about 4.6% from 7 days ago, and has rallied 12.3% over the last 30 days, almost like 1 month. And this week, The price hit a low near the 2,800 during Monday bloodbath and then bounced back over 3,200. So before slightly pulling back over the weekend, this suggests that risk appetite is gradually returning, but the 3,000 support level is crucial. And the first is about markets macro indicators. And I'm gonna say Ethereum's dominance is around 50%, 50%, and it benefits from the Fusaka upgrade pushing L2 liquidity and the trading volume spiked early in the week, driven by panic and stabilized over the weekends. And the fear and greed index climbed from 24 at the start of the week to about 35. It's a neutral low. And the RSI is at 55, neutral bullish, suggested the rebound is likely to continue. Still, the negative MACD requires confirmation of upward movements. And the second is price performance and technical analysis. So Ethereum saw a weekly gain of 4.6% and bouncing over 8% from Monday's low of 28 2,800 to 2,200 and breaking the 3,000 support. But however, due to uncertainty before the Fed data, it pulled back near 3,037 over the weekends. Technical outlook as Ethereum is trading within an ascending channel and in the middle line of the Bollinger Bands at 3,956x as resistance and contracting volatility suggests that breaking out is coming. Which is support 3,000 to 3,050 is a critical weekly support, and the resistance 3,340 to 3,500 and recent high. If it breaks past 350, 3,500, 3,050, it could reset 380 to 4,000, and otherwise there's a 20% chance of heading back to the test 3,800. For short-term trends, high lows are being formed and potential bullish signals is emerging on the MACD. But neutral funding rates indicates a balance between buyers and sellers. And historically, the average December gain is 6.2%. But we need to watch out for seasonal pullbacks. It has been negative 3 times in the last 5 years. And YTD performance is down 3% year to date in 2025. And it pulled back global digitals after the October high, but it accumulates gain from its historical low of 0.4329 USDT 2015, and it's over 700,000 percentage. And the future outlook is we just said it's a technical outlook, and now I'm gonna analysis about future outlook. So short term is late December. We expected a volatility climb, likely between 3,000 and 3,500. If the FOMC confirms a rate cut, Ethereum could break 3,340 and retest 3,500 within a week to 2 weeks. And a hawkish signal, however, would send it back to test the 2,800 to 2,900 support and a low year annual liquidity with historical Christmas average of plus 10% provides a catalyst. So mid to long term in the 2025 to 2026, the outlook is highly optimistic. And while the ChatGPT baseline prediction is through the 900 by the end of December, and firms like Changely and Coin Codex are bullish in a range of 3,280 to 3,537, with Coin CCX projecting a possible move up to 3,980. And altcoin market is separate analysis. So the altcoin season index remains low at 24 and indicating that funds still favor Bitcoin, which has 58.7 thousand dominance, and which are leading to negative year-to-date performance from the most altcoins. But although the bloodbath early in the week evaporated over 100 billion, the market rebounded by about 5% to 6% midweek, and supported by the end of the Fed's QT and Eastern Fusaka upgrades. However, it pulled back over the weekend, and with the overall weekly gain at only plus 5%. So we're seeing a clear divergence. Layer S rebounded 3% to 6%, while Bitcoin lifted really by over 100%, and like Pippin at plus 142%. But privacy coins saw major drops among the top 10 altcoins, and XRP and the OG were up to over 6% for the week, and SOL gains plus 2.37 points percentage, while AVAX and ADA are still thickly underwater YTD at minus 61% and minus 51% respectively. And technical outlook, most altcoins have entered the oversold zone, and the RSI is below 50. And constructing Bollinger Band suggests volatility is about to ramp up. The support is total market cap at 1.2 trillion, the critical weekly low, and the resistance is 1.4 trillion, which requires Bitcoin to break 95,000. And if Bitcoin holds steadily at 85,000, altcoin might pass 1.3 trillion. So it depends on Bitcoin. And otherwise, there's a 30% chance of retesting 1.1 trillion. So the short-term trend, we're seeing a bounce in the middle of the channel, and MACD positive signals are just starting to show up, but negative funding rates indicates that fear are still in control. But historically, the average altcoin gain in December is plus 5.2%, but the median is minus 2.1%. And it's been negative 4 times in the past 5 years, and suggesting there's significant seasonal pressure. And the YTD performance and point are collectively down 18% YTD and correcting 25% since October high. Even top ones like XL are down to minus 25% YTD, is pulling back from a peak gain of 62,000%. So before diving into the new rules, let's first chat about the shifts in our core philosophy and our original mission. And in the past, the setup for many proof firms felt like knockout tournaments, but they set a signal goal, and only the people who reached it got everything. And that whole process was full of pressure, uncertainty, and honestly, sometimes a bit brutal. So, at from hearing back from thousands of traders, we realized real growth doesn't happen all at once. It comes from making smart laws and nailing a swing holder or having a day where your risk management is solid, and it's the collection of the small wins that eventually leads to the win, big win. And so we decided to completely change our game. So the central idea for this new plan is the trading isn't just about the result; it's about building up the process. And this time we want to redefine the roles alongside you. Every step forward deserves a reward. And every time you clear a stage, there's a safety net to support you. And this new plan covers both our legend and short-term accounts. So all of these improvements are packed into the 1 year anniversary new plan. So we're revealing today. But now I'm going to break down these 4 upgrades for you and explaining exactly how each one works and what it means for your trading. So upgrade one is about fee refund guarantee. It's called fee refund guarantee, and it gives your registration fee fully refunded by making 10% profit in phase one. Detailed explanation about it is, for example, like the profits goal for phase one on both our legend and short-term account is 20%. But there, there's a game changer. The moment you hit 10% profit in phase one, the registration fee is fully refunded. This isn't a discount or something kind of like payment plan, but it's solid guarantee. Say you sign up for a challenge account and the fee is 100 USD, and as soon as your phase one profit reached the 10%, we immediately send the full amount, 100 USD, back to your account. So it's like someone is curious about why we're doing this. Okay, let me tell you, we know the psychological hurdle many traders and doubt if we fail, individuals doubt like if I fail, the money is gone. So, but that feeling can seriously mess up your trading decision. So, by launching this refund guarantee, we want to completely get rid of the sunk cost and grind. So, we want you to focus purely on the market and your structure from the very first trade. Not stressing about getting the feedback, thinks of it as us giving you a free, risk-free audition. And the key takeaway is this currency is specifically for phase one. And once you get the refund, you can move into the next stage and the live account feeling much more confident and relaxed. So this is the first upgrade. And the second upgrade is phase bonus. So it's a cash bonus immediately after passing each stage. So for this, for example, let me detail explain for you. Our challenge is split into two phases. Like for example, 20% profit in phase one and 10% profit in phase two. So now every time you finish a phase, the bonus is paid out right away, and you don't have to wait until you get the final live accounts. So how does it work? Let's say you're like doing a 1,000, 100,000 account challenge, and the phase one bonus is set at 200. And when you hit the 20% profit goal, in addition to getting your registration feedback, the 200 bonus goes straight into your wallet. You can withdraw it anytime you want. So yeah, maybe someone like asks why you're doing this, but trading can feel unnatural with for reward delayed gratification is tough. And instant rewards are the strongest motivations in the world, and we want to use immediate cash to certify every goal you reached. And it's more than just money, it's powerful and positive feeling of I actually did it. So which will massively boost your belief and drive you to crush the next phase. And this is the second upgrade. And we also have the third upgrade, and it's about unlock phase two. So you can continue the challenge to scale up your capital. So for this, detailed explanation is after you successfully pass phase one and you automatically earn the right to enter the phase two challenge. And phase two usually comes with a bigger capital size and like moving from 100,000 to 200,000 to 300,000. And but the profit goal might be easier. And why we're doing this? In the old models, traders who passed the challenge often had to buy a more expensive, large account and start the whole process over. So we're cutting out the repeat battle. And with some time, we believe that passing phase one proves you have the fundamental skill, and phase two is an ability and application tests. And the same, if you can maintain the same discipline and performance with much larger funds, and this smooths the road of you to reach our top tier by funding. So this is upgrade three. And then the last upgrade, we have four upgrades. So the first upgrade is account after phase one and calm your profit share. So what is this? This is a more revolutionary part of the whole upgrade. In the past, you have to finish all challenge phases, like both phase one and phase two, before getting a live account. Now you only needed to solidly complete phase one, 20% profit, plus meet all business control rules, and to immediately qualify for the live account, start trading real money, and instantly begin earning your profit share. So the process comparison is for all the paths, phase one and wait, and then it's phase two, and then get a review and to a live account. But the new path for now is first phase one, and you have to then directly into the live accounts. At the same time, you can voluntarily choose to continue phase two to unlock even large capital. And the reason why we were doing this is to speed you up and lower your opportunity costs. So we know many excellent traders are totally capable of managing live funds and don't need to go through long, drawn out and like repetitive testing. And phase one proves your risk control and ability to make money. So we want to get capital into your hands and faster so you can start building real trading history and profit share income sooner. as soon as soon. So this shows huge trust and respect for what our traders can do. And before I mentioned the new plan, so someone hears like, who is this new plan for? So this plan isn't some abstract idea. It's a perfect fit for several types of traders. The first is the cautious newcomer. And your skills are good, but you lack confidence. The fifth refund guarantee gives you the courage to start, and the fifth bonus gives you continued encouragement. And the second trigger is, uh, this for this new plan is the seasonal trigger. So you're already consistently profitable and just want fast access to big capital. And the new plan gives you a short fast route and just one face directly to the live account. So maximizing your efficiency. And then this is for you. And the third is about the trader craving positive feedbacks. You need instant feedback to stay motivated and disciplined. And the bonus and recognition at every step at the exact fuel you need. And the next one is about the trader seeking security. I guess there are a lot of traders who are seeking security, and you feel uneasy about all the so the steps guarantees are rewarded in the new plan, makes you feel like every step is adding value. So you gain something from the process. You don't hit the highest target right away. This plan applies to both our legend accounts and which focuses more on overall returns and our short-term accounts, which focuses more on trading frequency and win rates. And you can choose based on your personal trading style. And to celebrate our 1 year anniversary and this massive upgrade, friends who sign up for the new plans within the next 72 hours will receive priority access to one managed installation to tailor a challenge strategy just for you. So this is because it's only like live stream exclusive perk and the call to action only 2 minutes. And no, I'm opening the floor to you. So I'm sure you have tons of specific questions. Please follow the comment section and I'll pick the most representative ones to answer. So, and there are some questions. Let me start from this question. It asks, can I get both the fee refunds guarantee and the fees bonus at the same time? The answer is absolutely. These are two completely separate rewards. When you hit your profit target in phase one, you will simultaneously receive first the full refund of your registered fee, and second, the cash bonus for phase one. It's a double win. This question is asked like, if I only complete phase one and go straight for the live stream, can I still go back and the like challenge phase two later? So the new play is super flexible. So you can, of course, and you can choose to start enjoy your live account and at the same time use a demo account to unlock phase two. When successful, you can merge or upgrade your live capital size, and our customer support team will guide you through the exact process. And this question, the sir will ask, like, what is the profit split after I get the live stream, live account? What is the profit split after I get the live account, and how do I withdraw profits? Well, the profit split depends on the account type and the final capital size you choose. But it can go up to 70%. And once your profit reaches a certain level, you can request a withdrawal anytime. We promise a fast processing time, for example, like business days. Okay, this person asked like, does this event conflict with my previous account? What if I'm already in a challenge? Well, this event is for newly registered design uh, designated accounts. So for our existing users, we will have a separate loyalty customer care program. So please reach out to your account manager for all details. And I guess there's no any questions anymore. So now we're going to conduct the final prize draw. And please note that only those who watch the live stream are eligible to participate. So those who didn't watch the live stream are not eligible. Our staff will review the account later, and after verification, we will announce the winner on our social media channels and in our community. Congratulations for our customer from YouTube. We have one preloaded accounts. Please save a screenshot and contact our staff in the live stream ends. So that's all for today's live stream. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.